the most freeing thing that you can understand as a man is that you will die one day. If you understand that idea, then everything becomes so much more freeing. All right, I just wrote a bunch of notes on this and I'm going to tell you a little bit more. But if you tell yourself every single day in the mirror in the morning, and this is from Steve Jobs in one of his school speeches when they were graduating, he said, if you tell yourself every morning, what am I going to do today? And is that what I would do if I was going to die? Right? That's what he would tell himself. If you were going to die tomorrow, would you do what you're going to do today? And if the answer is no for a few days in a row, then you know that you need to change something. Death is one of the greatest inventions of life. It is the greatest invention you can ever have because it will motivate you and allow you to do so many things that you like. It's the greatest reminder ever. Like that's basically what I'm trying to say, right? So when you understand that death is actually going to happen, right? Death is going to happen one way or another, right? When you understand that and when you start to really comprehend that idea, then a lot of the things that aren't important that you thought were important begin to strip away, right? And what I wrote down here was that you got to live with intention, okay? Use death, and this is very important. You got to use the idea that you are going to die to set the intention for the day. But you cannot use that as an excuse, all right? You cannot use death as an excuse. There is a very, very clear distinction, okay? You use it as intention for setting the day. So for example, I'll give you guys an example. Let's say that you're not happy with your current relationship, for example, right? That's a long-term big thing, right? You might say, well, I'm going to break up with her. But if you have the urge to go on Instagram for another hour, right? And you say, okay, I'm going to die anyway, so I may as well just go on my phone. That's completely different from using death as an intention, right? So I'll give you another example. It might seem a bit blurry. I'm probably explaining it worse than it is, right? Let's say that you go into the mirror in the morning and you say to yourself, I'm going to die, okay? I'm going to die no matter what. What should I do today that's going to make my life better? And you're going to, and for example, you say, I'm going to show my parents that I love them because I don't show them that I love them, for example. And that's the big overview of what you're thinking. It's your intention, right? It's what you're going to do. However, you cannot use it as an excuse. Oh, well, I'm going to die anyway. I'm just going to eat a shit ton of junk food right now. There's a complete difference between instant gratification and delayed. Like there's a complete difference between using it as an excuse or using it as an intention. And you must find the difference if you're going to use it to improve your life, okay? So the most freeing thing you can do as a man is understand that you are going to die one day, because you will. You cannot escape it. You will die one day. It's in your nature to die, okay? Understand it and understand the difference between intention and excuses, okay? That's it, guys. Enjoy.